on. Here I am. Welcome to another Friday night stream from Big Canvas YouTube. We are here. My name is Tracy, and I'm hosting tonight's performance of Roll the Dice. We are a short form improv house team located out of Omaha, Nebraska, and we're going to be entertaining you here for the next hour-ish on our live stream. So thank you all for joining us. We're joining us live. We love having you here. We love having your suggestions here. So of course, get ready to participate in the chat, in the YouTube live chat, providing us suggestions as we go through the night playing games. And let's get to know our players here that'll be joining us this evening. Who do we have with us here? The Roll the Dice performers. We've got Cassie. Give it up for Cassie. There's Jess. We got Ben, Mark, Josh. That's the gang there. We're so excited to be performing here again, as we love to do here on the second and fourth Fridays of the month, of which this is one. And we are going to be the way our games work, the way our show works, is our entire order of games is decided purely by chance with the roll of a die that we have provided to us from our corporate overlord friends of Google. They have, as you see there, that is our handy die that we'll be rolling, and it's going to determine what game we are going to perform for you. So let's give that a little toss here, and what game are we going to play? Oh, that's a 5. All right, so that means that we are about to play the game that I have in front of me here, which is called Lines. All right, our first game of the night is Lines, and that's a game that we will need to have with us 3 players are going to be performing a scene together. And our players here are going to be giving, we're going to be getting lines of dialogue for them to be performing and adding into their scenes. Think of it as like a little Mad Libs that you can help us with by giving us some lines of dialogue that they'll be able to insert into their scenes, participate and play with here. And it's a fun and unpredictable way to craft a scene by having dialogue that is available to us with your help. So we're looking for suggestions of things you've heard said today. We're looking for maybe lines from song lyrics you love, poems, movies, books if you read those, and television. And of course, as an extra bit of help, a location to start the scene. And I know that's a lot to ask from our viewing audience, but I trust you. I know you have it in you. I know you know a lot of things. You've heard a lot of things said to you that or that you've heard. We are all of us absorbing many things in our lives, and now you get to regurgitate those things back to us, and we'll use them in our scene. I won't. These people are. I'll be kicking back and enjoying the hilarity they're going to craft with your help. So while we're collecting our suggestions here, and keep them coming, please, throughout, we can always keep inserting them as we're going through this particular game. And so while we're collecting those things here, I'll just remind everybody that we are performing here virtually to you, as we have been throughout this past year, and we plan to continue to be. So we're very pleased to say that Roll the Dice will continue to be your virtual friend in the improv world via our Big Canvas YouTube stream twice monthly. We don't have any plans to stop doing this for you. It's fun for us. We hope it's fun for you. And of course, we also still hope to see everybody in person soon in the Big Canvas Theater when we look forward to reopening that space when it's safe to do so this summer. All right. Oh, some good suggestions coming in here. Love them. Keep them coming as we're collecting more lines of dialogue. And I've seen some good suggestions here for locations. So let me, as we're bringing some more of those in, keep those dialogues coming. I think we're good on location though. So let's just keep those dialogues coming. And I would like to get our players started in a scene. So I'm going to choose from a location that was given to us here. Your location that, to start the scene off is a city pool. The location is City Pool, and this is Lines. Take it away.
Anyone seen my kid? I mean, he's like this tall. He's wearing a red swimsuit. I don't know where he went.
I think he's over there in the wading pool, isn't he? Is that him?
Yeah, he's over there. Sorry. I gotta go deal with that. He's like fighting with someone. I'll be right back.
Hello there.
You know, kids fighting at a pool, that's pretty normal, right?
Yeah, that's how kids are. I just love to be out here in the sun, swimming, working out.
I'm getting my vitamin D for the day.
How are you?
Yeah. My doctor said it's really important to get your vitamin D. So
Absolutely. So do you come here often?
well, every day that it's sunny. How about you?
Every once in a while. Always looking for something nice at the pool.
So Julian just knocked another kid right into the wading pool, stepped on his head. I don't know where he learns it from.
Hilarious.
Kids will be kids.
Well, for the time being. Eventually they become adults.
Well, I don't know if this kid's going to become an adult because
I found my way home.
I found my way home. You know, somehow I found my way home every time I was out after dark. I still got home. Julian, I don't know.
Where is your home?
Did you just ask where I live? That's creepy.
Oh,
He's not creepy. He's just
I say we take off and nuke the entire site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
let's just say we take off and nuke the entire site from orbit. It's the only way we'll be for sure.
Yeah.
sounds like
That's
a
what I'm
plan.
saying. All of them. All of these creepy guys. All of them. Only way to be sure.
Nuke them all, right?
You know, my mentor once told me,
In a moment, I swear I felt infinite.
in a moment, I swear I felt infinite.
Are you gonna mansplain infinity to us?
I don't even know what it is.
Well, okay. Let me explain. All right. Infinity is
I object.
I object. You know what? I object to this whole line of questioning. I'm not going to explain infinity to you. You already know. You say you don't know, but you know.
Well, as I understand it, some infinities are bigger than others.
Did you say affinity or infinity? Because
I got a bad sunburn.
I got a bad sunburn.
Yeah, you do.
I try to get vitamin D every day, but I might be getting a little too much of it.
Well, you know, it's totally understandable that you got a bad sunburn while riding around in your Infinity with that sunroof open. It happens. What I would suggest is
The graphics are very eye-catching.
the graphics are very eye-catching. Just make sure that you have like your backup cameras on and all of the dashboard stuff, and that light from the dashboard will counteract the rays from the sun.
Yeah, it's always great to use the dashboard lights.
I had no idea that the dashboard lights were enough to give me vitamin D. I've just been coming to the pool every day that it's sunny. And
You'll poke your eye out.
You'll poke your eye out if you get too much sun.
Julian, put that stick down. I swear with this kid, it's
On your left.
on your left, Julian. That kid's gonna come. Oh my, yeah, Julian just got hit with a beach ball.
Sounds like he had it coming.
Probably.
You take some and you give some, right? Isn't that what they say?
I always thought they said,
Stop in the name of love.
stop in the name of love before you break my heart. Think it over.
That's the game. When a scene ends in a song, you know that's the sweet spot there. That's, it makes the heart warm, warms those cockles. Is that okay to say that word, cockles? I don't know. We're gonna play another game here with a little roll of the die, and it's game number 2. Game number 2. That means that we are going to play. My browser is going to be complicated. We're going to play ABC. The game ABC. This is a game that we're going to do with our players here. ABC, pretty typical setup for a game. You all have heard of the alphabet, is that right? Well, our players may or may not have, but we're going to test that alphabetic ability by having them perform a scene together. Here we've got Jess, Josh, and Mark are going to do a scene in which every line of dialogue in that scene is going to have to start with each letter of the alphabet. It'll go in alphabetical order by first line of dialogue is spoken until we find a starting point and come right back around to it to end our scene. So what we're looking for from our viewing audience here is, of course, a letter of the alphabet that we want to start our scene with here. You know, we're not going to just start with the letter A like some kind of kindergartner. No. We're advanced thinkers, and we are going to start somewhere in the midst of the alphabet and come all the way back around. That way we can't, rely on musical mnemonic devices to help us remember when order the alphabet goes. And for to get us into a good starting spot for our scene here, another thing we're going to like to have from you here is can we just get a one-word suggestion to get us started here, just to find a good starting place for the scene that our performers are going to do. So we're looking for a one-word suggestion. Any word will do. And we've got some great letters of the alphabet coming in here. I don't have a personal favorite, but maybe you do. Oh, I like when someone in the chat suggests a letter of the alphabet, and then the object that they give us, the one-word suggestion, also starts with that same letter. That's the kind of audience participation that we love and respect here with Roll the Dice. So we're going to start with I'm going to pick from a couple suggestions we've got here. Our starting letter, we're going to start with V. We're going to start at the low end of the alphabet there. And the scene suggestion, our one-word suggestion that we're going to play with here is we're going to play with concrete. Your suggestion is concrete, and we're starting with the letter V. You may begin.
Viscosity. Viscosity is what you have to measure in order for your concrete to set properly.
Well, that's all well and good, but how do you get it to the right viscosity? I've just got a big bag of powder here.
Morphs, they never worry about viscosity. They don't deal with that at all.
Yeah, but if you don't worry about viscosity when you're on Terra, then you have cement that does not actually set.
Zero chance we'd keep our jobs if we don't let the cement set.
Absolutely correct, except then it's not malleable anymore.
Bonehead, that is exactly what cement is not supposed to be.
concrete should be a solid mass that you don't get stuck inside.
Don't you think it should be, like something you can mold into your dreams, and like do artistic things?
Either you got this job because of nepotism or you won it from a box top competition. I don't understand how you ended up with us on this work crew.
Family connections was definitely family connections.
Guys, my uncle getting me this job didn't have anything to do with my family connections.
Hoover, your last name's Hoover. That's that. I don't know why I didn't make that connection.
I don't think you have any actual credentials to be pouring concrete.
Just because I don't have any credentials doesn't mean I can't like use my art school degree to make something beautiful out of this sidewalk.
Kill me now.
Let's give the guy a chance. Let's give the guy a chance. Maybe he can actually do something with this concrete. We'll give him a try.
Many people have sculpted the great art in like when they're doing other things like that they're not supposed to.
Not supposed to, exactly. You're not supposed to be derailing all of the hard work we're doing building this mausoleum.
Okay. Tell me this. We're going to be putting coffins inside here. Do you really think it's okay if they end up sunk into liquid concrete for all eternity?
People that are unalived don't care.
Question, did you just say unlived?
Really interesting choice of vocabulary here.
Some people might call it dead, but like I don't believe in like death and time, and so like just unalive is more like what they are instead of like dead.
This is a joke, right? This is like Candid Camera or like I'm old enough to remember Alan Funtz. I don't remember who came on after him, but this has got to be a prank.
I'm not feeling too comfortable working with this guy anymore.
Viscosity.
Hey, you did it.
We did the alphabet.
Oh, doesn't that feel good? Isn't that a great feeling? You did the alphabet. Take that, alphabet.
Such a good feeling.
Oh, so much fun. Let's do another one. Give our little friend the die. Oh, a 20. We rolled a nat 20, everybody. Oh my goodness. And that means that we are going to play our little game of I can read it on that, but not on my screen. What have we got there? What have we got there, Jess? I can't read it.
It's quickfire games.
It's a quickfire games. That means we're going to give us another roll here to determine what quickfire we're going to play. Going to get our little friend. 3. Oh boy. What means we're going to play a little quickfire.
Letters from camp.
Thank you, because my Safari doesn't want to tell me what these games are anymore. It's some Safari, I tell you. This is Letters from Camp is the game we're going to play. That's the Safari we're going on as a group. It's a group game. And Letters from Camp, what we need for suggestions in this game is really just any kind of subject suggestions. Because we're going to be writing home letters from different kinds of camps. So we're just looking for a lot of nouns, basically, that would determine what kind of camp we're going to write home from. As if we are all happy little campers writing home to our parents or friends, our guardians, because it's good to keep in touch. And the art of the written word is waned. It's waned, but we're bringing it back in a big way here in our improvised game. So while we're collecting some suggestions to play with coming from the chat. They're coming through here. Beautiful. Wow. Ooh, okay. Some we have some we've got some scholars, I feel like, in our audience here tonight, and I like that. This is a good highbrow audience that we have, and it's exciting to me. So we got some great stuff coming in here. So why don't we go ahead and get this rolling, and feel free to keep bringing us suggestions of camps that we can write home from, and we'll do as many as we can in our window of game here. So to start us off with, in letters from camp, we're going to be starting from shaving camp. These are letters from shaving camp.
Hey, dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing to you from shaving camp. The counselors told me that I'm a cut above the rest.
Me. Dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing you to shaving camp to let you know that the counselor said I was not that sharp.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing you from shaving camp. I had an argument with my roommates, and things were getting kind of hairy for a while.
Hey, dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing to you from shaving camp. I've been doing so many arts and crafts, especially lather working.
Hey, dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing you from shaving camp. I signed up for my first sporting event, and my team really creamed the competition.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing you from shaving camp, and I wanted to tell you that I saw a bald eagle.
Hey, dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing to you from shaving camp, and they even threw in a haircut for 2 bits.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing you from shaving camp to let you know that we had movie night and we watched Shaving Private Ryan.
Me, dear Mom and Dad, Sean Connery is one of our counselors, and he's very into Greenpeace, and he's telling us to shave the whales.
Shave the whales. Orthodontia camp. We're writing from orthodontia camp.
Me, dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing to you from orthodontia camp. Brace yourself, I have the best story.
Me, dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing you from orthodontia camp. It's really tough right now, but I hear it gets better.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing you from orthodontia camp to let you know that I've been doing really well on the grill.
Me. Dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing you from orthodontia camp. I'd really like to take the test for airplane security, but I don't think I'll pass.
Me, dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing you from orthodontia camp. They take following the rules really seriously here. They've got a lawyer on retainer.
Me, dear Mom and Dad, I'm writing to you from orthodontia camp. The other campers are so mean to me. They keep telling me I can't handle the tooth.
Me. Dear Mom and Dad, writing you from orthodontia camp. Me and my cabin mates have become really good friends. We really banded together.
Spycraft camp.
Me,
Me. Dear Mom and Dad, everything is fine. The cock crows at midnight. The rooster is in the red barn. Sincerely yours, your son.
me. Dear 2 individuals I've never met before, you are not my parents. You are complete strangers. I disavow all knowledge of your existence.
Me, dear Mom and Dad, this letter will self-destruct in 10 seconds.
Me, dear Mom and Dad, after spending the summer at Spycraft camp, I gotta tell you, our cookouts are going to be something else. I now have a license to grill.
Me, dear mom and dad, writing you from you know where. My laundry is going to be in a briefcase underneath the second table at the cafe. Pick it up.
We're going to write some letters from Shyness Camp. We had a couple suggestions similar to this, so it's Shyness Camp, Shy People Camp.
Me.
Me. Dear mom and dad, I don't have enough things here at Shyness Camp. Can you send me an extrovert?
Me. Dear mom and dad, I'm writing to you from Shyness Camp. Well, no, that's not true. I'm writing to you from the bus stop outside of Shyness Camp. I'm afraid to go in.
Dear mom and dad, I think you might have gotten confused with the idea of Shyness Camp. Everyone else is here is shy, but I'm not. I'm not learning anything about being shy.
Me. Dear mom and dad, I'm writing to you from Shy Camp. I don't have enough money. I'm just a few bucks shy.
Me. Dear mom and dad, writing you from Shyness Camp. Can you please tell the leaders to stop putting bullies in my cabin? We're bashful.
We get some letters from Allergy Camp. Allergy Camp.
Your mom and dad, I'm writing you from Shyness Camp. No, that's not Shyness Camp. Hey, let's try this again. Dear mom and dad, I'm writing you from Allergy Camp. And I'm learning a lot here. It sure is nothing to sneeze at.
Dear mom and dad, I'm writing you from Allergy Camp. I wanted to let you know that my favorite activity is metal allergy.
Me. Dear mom, your sister wrote me a letter, but I don't understand it. What did antihista mean?
Me. Dear mom and dad, this is my 50th try to write you from Allergy Camp. I think I wrote the right address. I can't, I'm gonna try 51. Okay.
Me. Dear mom and dad, I want to come home. I'm serious about this. This is not a Benadryl.
Me. Dear mom and dad, I'm writing to you from Allergy Camp. I just haven't been feeling very well, and I've been having I can't remember the word. What do you call it? Hey, fever. Right, we have call last call here. We're gonna say this is we're writing from Belly Dancer Camp.
Hey, dear mom and dad, I'm writing you from Belly Dancer Camp, and I want to let you know that I'm a little overqualified.
Me. Dear mom and dad, I don't know where I fit in here at Belly Dancer Camp. I'm too old for the young kids and I'm too young for the old kids. I'm right here in the midsection.
Me.
Dear mom and dad, I'm writing you from Belly Dancing Camp to let you know that I've just been hanging out everywhere.
Me. Dear mom and dad, writing you from Belly Dancing Camp, please tell Beyonce I was not ready for this jelly.
Me. Dear mom and dad, I'm writing you from Belly Dancer Camp. everyone here is really hip.
I think that's the game. That's the game.
Nice.
Well done, everybody. Lovely letters there, beautiful letters. And I think that makes it time for a guessing game. Let's roll up our special guessing game die. Ooh, number 3.
Returns.
Returns. Oh, wonderful. All right, we're going to be playing the game of returns. And so we're going to need 3 guessers here to step out. We're going to place them in a special little virtual room where they will not be able to hear or see anything that we have going on here while we devise some items that they're going to be returning to our improv general store. So I think we've got Ben, Josh, and Cassie here. So we will put them into their special little quarters.
They're
then
moved.
they are moved. Thank you, Jess. And then we've got Mark here. Mark, you are going to be our store manager. Is that correct? That's the the eager gaze of the store manager. All right. So what Mark is going to be doing in our game for our 3 guessers who we've set out of the room. Mark is running a store, and our guessers are going to be coming in and returning items to the store that they are unsatisfied with for some reason, except they do not know what items they're returning. So the guessing portion of this comes where Mark, as the store manager, or the clerk, is going to be helping them by giving them hints to figure out what these strange items are that they've returned that they have no clue about. So we'll be helping them out with hints from Mark and maybe some assistance from Jess or myself if needed. And so what we're looking for are some unusual items, weird, quirky, something. You have an item that you think something you've purchased, something you've wanted in the past, something you've received in the past, but there's something just very strange about it. It's not your typical appliance or product. It has something unusual about it. So we're looking for suggestions of those kinds of products. And we may take some suggestions that you have given us, and we may add a little something to it. We've got some good items coming through here. And we're going to assign one to each of our players as they come back in. They won't know, again, what they're returning, but we'll go in order once we've got an item for each of them. All right, so I see some fun items here. If we can even add something to some of these, because I like what I'm seeing very much. Okay, let's see. This is good right here. They're all good. Why did I say that? You guys are so great. This is our first item here that's being returned is a gerbil powered radio. That's not just any normal radio. This one's gerbil powered. So that's just the kind of strange item we are looking for. So we have a gerbil powered radio. Let's see, our next item from our chat suggestions here. Let's see, we've got, oh goodness, a camouflage snuggie. Camouflage snuggie. I'm pretty sure you can buy. If you're ever in need of being very comfortable and very hidden. And this might actually be good. Cactus flavored ice cream. I think that might be actually kind of tasty. I'd try cactus flavored ice cream. And so has one of our players. So those are our items here. Let's see. So we'll just go back over those again. What our players are going to be trying to guess with Mark's assistance. We've got a gerbil powered radio. We have a camouflage snuggie. And last, we've got cactus flavored ice cream. You got all those, Mark?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, then with our items, ready to go, we'll welcome our players back into the room to do their returns and get this guessing game rolling.
They are on their way back.
Beautiful. All right, take it away, Mark.
Hello and welcome to the return desk.
Yes. I'm really sorry, but this just isn't working out. I gotta return it.
It's not working out?
I mean, it's not functional. It doesn't do what it's supposed to do.
You can't hear it?
I mean,
Well, don't shake it so much.
wrong end of my ears.
Poor little guy.
Oh, maybe if I give him a little squeeze.
Oh, not so much. Jeez.
Okay.
No wonder he's not working for you.
Oh, he's a little squiggly. I mean, I guess he's this rodent is too quiet. I think is the problem.
Well, the rodent doesn't make the noise. It just helps the noise come through.
Oh, okay. Well, this really should come with instructions. This is far more complicated than it should be. I wanted a simple noise-making rodent, and instead, it sounds like there's a lot of steps.
There are quite a few. I mean, yeah, the whole thing is powered by steps.
So this rodent treadmill, I think, needs to go back.
That's just a part of it. The functionality, the use is when you listen to it and enjoy it. And who knows, maybe do a little dancing yourself.
Yeah, see, I didn't I didn't understand how the musical rat was supposed to work.
Rat.
Yeah.
That's derogatory.
Okay,
That is
sorry.
disrespect. No wonder he won't work for you.
Musical
Right.
ferret.
You're never going to hear anything if you keep calling him a rat or her. I don't know. It's hard to tell with those.
Okay, so this I've never been too good at telling this apart. Ferret? Is that a ferret?
Yeah, because that's like, it's just the world's shortest ferret. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, all these rodents kind of look the same. Maybe it's a mouse. Is
Oh,
doing something.
they all look the same to you. Oh, okay. Mhm.
Well, I'm not a rodent biologist. I bought it because I wanted to hear its music, and now you're telling me I need to.
Treat it with respect.
Well, okay. Look, I'm sorry, Mr. Mouse, that I wasn't treating you with proper respect, and I squeezed you a little too much. But there's still. I don't understand how I'm supposed to get it to make the music, and I think I need to return it.
It doesn't make the music. It just It just runs the machine and picks up the signal.
Okay, well, I think then the box might have been missing some parts. It seems like maybe there's supposed to be like a mouse treadmill in here that would, spin and make some kind of music.
Why would it be a mouse treadmill? That's clearly not a mouse.
Well, you should have been clearer about that. Like I said, rodents are all kind of the same.
You'll get a clearer signal when you treat him with respect, or her. Again, I can't tell.
Yeah, if I can't tell what species it is, I'm not gonna be able to tell much about any of its other qualities. But am I right in thinking that there should be some other parts in here? I mean, not in here, but in the package, like a.
Well, you got the treadmill.
Okay, yeah. No, I didn't get the treadmill. I would like the treadmill, or I'd like to.
You got the receiver.
So I've got the. I need the treadmill and the music box that it connects to. Is that
you?
So we can make the music.
It doesn't. Do you not understand how these things work? It doesn't make the music. It just picks up the signals out of the air.
I did not know that is how rodents worked. Do I have to hold him up a little higher? Does he have little antenna that I should be extending?
He runs in the treadmill. It powers the machine. The machine pulls the signals out of the air, and you listen to the music.
Oh, I thought this box he came in was just a storage container. You're telling me it's like a radio with a treadmill in it?
Yes.
The rat runs on the radio.
It's not a
treadmill.
rat. Oh my gosh.
I told you they all look the same to me.
Wow.
Parrot, it's not a mouse, it's not a rat. It's some
No,
sort
it's
of
not
squiggly rodent thing.
squiggly.
I mean, they're all kind of, I mean, with the little legs and the nose and the. Is it a gerbil? Maybe it's a gerbil.
Yeah, he's obviously a gerbil.
Oh, what?
Just put him in the radio and he plays music. But you know what? I'm gonna take it back because you don't
Yeah, I'm surely
you don't respect this gerbil powered radio like you should.
fair enough, but I still want my refund.
Good day,
Yes.
sir. Yeah, I'd just like to get this returned as easily as possible.
Yeah, I didn't even see you there.
Well, I've been working out. I try. I appreciate that. Is there any issue with having this returned?
Having what returned?
The thing I just set on the counter, I can see it. Can you?
I'm sorry, I didn't see it there.
My name's not John Cena, sir. I'm a person. I suppose this worked a little too well, some kind of ointment or cream, but I just can't have it in my house.
You're supposed to put it on over your head and put your arms in the things.
Oh wow! So over the head, like a garment, like made of some kind of material that makes it's supposed to make me go invisible.
I mean, more or less.
Huh. I didn't make the connection. Well, I still that sounds a little too much like witchcraft to me. So I'm all more reason to return it, please.
It's not witchcraft. It's one of the oldest military sciences there are.
Military. And
Yeah,
you're selling it at your store?
it's tactical.
Tactical gear. Yes, I've heard of this. It's some kind of flage. It's camouflage. Right? Camouflage? Am I close?
Yes.
Camouflage. Yes, I definitely felt a little bit weird, like I wasn't being seen. I clearly need to be heard, so I
Was it
need this
not-
out of my wardrobe.
Was
Yes.
it not comfortable?
Oh my, no. Oh my goodness, just like a Brillo pad.
Oh, well then, yeah, that's not what it's supposed to be like at all. It's supposed to be one of the most comfortable things you can wear, even if you can't see it.
It's an unseen silk of some kind. It's I'm not sure that that's really possible, and I
If
don't
they-
think that's what this is, given the look you're giving me.
If they told you that was silk, they were fleecing you.
Yes, it's a very angry type of sheep. This wool camo is really not doing it for me.
I think it's artificial.
Well, I feel like I got fleeced. So if I could just have my money back.
Well, did you try snuggling in it?
Snuggling in the you have a delightful mind, sir. May I just say so? A snuggly, woolly, camo-y, invisibly type of thing.
Well, yeah. You can be comfortable and relaxed and then still not be seen. It's a wonderful product.
An invisible cotton type rabbity thing, right?
I don't know exactly what it's made out of.
Mark,
Wow.
back in the stock room, there are all these as seen on TV things, but I can't see them. They're as unseen on TV. I don't understand it. I'm taking a break.
I know this is like the fifth one I've had to come back.
Yeah, that's having trouble selling them there too, huh? That's not good. So not endorsed by very much. Sorry to add to your pain, but no, this kind of camo, I mean, no matter how comfy it is, if I can't be seen, it's not worth having. So
Wait, that's the point of camo.
the point of camo, you want to be seen, not camo.
See, if you wanted the deer to see you while you were being comfortable and relaxing and watching television, then you wouldn't have bought this at all.
Camo Snuggie.
Yes,
That
obviously.
I don't. Okay, I see. It slipped my mind because it scarred my love of language so badly, and it disrespected the bathrobe. I can't have it in my house, so I need to return it, please.
Yeah, whatever. Here's your money.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Been doing a lot of returns today.
Yeah, it's like all we do. I don't think I've ever sold a product here.
You don't have to be snippy. I just need to return this.
I don't have to. I enjoy it.
Well, can you just take this back?
Is it melted?
Yeah, it's melted.
So we can't resell it.
I can't use it. This is how I bought it.
You bought it melted?
Well, of course, it didn't say melted on the box. I just bought the box and then got it home and realized this is completely defective.
It's natural. It's naturally in a hot environment, even though it's frozen.
Well, I think that's a store issue. That's not my issue.
It is now.
Mark, are you being prickly with the customers?
No more than usual.
Well, you just really need to not be prickly, okay?
All right. I'll try to be soft and sweet. Anyway, this sells like hotcakes in Arizona. I mean, except they're not. It's not hot, obviously.
My prickly pear melted cactus juice,
It's not juice.
ice cream,
Yes.
yogurt,
No.
ice cream.
Yeah, it's obviously cactus ice cream.
Well, yeah, you can't put cactus ice cream in a box on a shelf and not expect it to not be melted. And I expected this to be some wonderful invention. And so now I just need to return it to you.
Fine. Here's your money.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, good job. That's the game.
Nice. Awesome.
So much fun. All right, let's get to it. Our next. Whoa, so many die. Whoa, look at them all.
Fireball.
Whoa. 14.
Self-conducted story.
Self-conducted story. This is for all of us. Let's have all of our improv friends rejoin us on the screen. And we're going to tell a story of which we'll need a title from our audience. Please provide us with a title of a story never told before. It can be as simple as a person's name and some kind of noun, or go wild with it. But basically, we just want the title of a story that has never been written, and we will write it before your very eyes. Each of us providing a piece of that story, going one at a time until we have finally given you this new epic tale, with ideally a beginning, middle, and end, as we tend to enjoy our stories to have. So we're waiting here for a title from our audience to get us started. And oh, I hate to go. I mean, this is already first title provided to us here. I feel like I want to just jump right with it because it made me giggle. Our story title is The Coldest Volcano. So this is the story of the coldest volcano.
All right, stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the tale that you're used to. For this is the story of the coldest volcano. Its heart was made of ice.
Its stature was great and tall. Its path around its base was ever spiraling upward. Its top was hollow. Its slopes were covered in all sorts of rivulets.
But inside the volcano was loneliness. For the volcano, it had not been visited in quite some time. The volcano feared that it was the concern of a potential future eruption that warned all visitors to stay away, for the volcano may blow. And this saddened the volcano so terribly much.
And so the volcano sat there on its island, waiting and waiting for visitors, and growing slowly colder and colder as it retreated into itself.
And in
It's
the
isolated.
island away, the volcano could see its sister, bubbling, bright red and shiny and throwing smoke signals into the air to say hello. But alas, nothing. Nothing for this little volcano except a feeling of shivers.
One day, some people landed on the island. Looking at their maps, they walked around looking at various things. They saw trees, they saw lizards, they saw a shopkeeper who was trying to sell them things for too much money. And then they saw on the map that there was a volcano.
And so they just had to explore, because these travelers were thrill seekers and they weren't scared by the threats of imminent immolation or other forms of heat-based death. They thought, we'll climb to the rim of this volcano. We will peer inside and stare fiery death in the face.
And inside this cavernous crag, they were able to see ripples of hope as the ice and the snow began to melt and flow around their feet, witnessing something perhaps miraculous. The intrepid adventurers went forth to see the birth of a not so cold volcano anymore.
Because the volcano, sensing the travelers, was so filled with warmth and hope that its dark, frozen heart thawed, and it needed to reach out to these travelers with a warm hug made of lava.
Come closer, people. Come closer and see all of the joy that I can give to you, it yelled. The people heard nothing. They heard what they thought they would hear from a volcano. They thought it dormant. They thought that it was not going to do anything because it had not done anything for so many years. They had no idea of the welcome they were about to receive.
But it wasn't actually the magma that killed them, but the noxious gases that suffocated them where they stood.
And the moral of the story is that when you have friends, you're always warm on the inside. And it's true.
Nice.
But you can kill them with your noxious gas.
Yeah, well,
The end.
Oh,
Oh, it's a that's a Pixar movie if I've ever seen one. Beautiful, so wonderful.
Are we ready for a quick fire?
We're getting ready for a quick fire. I'm ready. Let's quick fire this
yeah.
up. let's quick fire up this comedy kiln.
Seinfelding.
Seinfelding. All right. This is our last game for the night here, and it's Seinfelding. It's for all of our players here to join us, and we're going to need suggestions from our audience here of just general objects, general items. The way that our suggestions, it's kind of a grab bag of suggestions, really, because the way that we are going to perform this is we're going to be doing kind of joke setups, improvised joke setups in the style of Jerry Seinfeld. So get ready for some very 90s stand-up style joke setups based on your suggestions. And we'll just riff off as many as we can come up with for each suggestion. And that's how the game is played. It's a new one that we've been crafting over the past few months, and I think it's a new fan favorite, a new team favorite at least, of ours to play around with. So we've got some suggestions rolling in. Keep those suggestions coming, but we'll go ahead and get started with what we've already got rolling in here. So our first suggestion is tripods.
What is the deal? Oh, me. Sorry. What is the deal with tripods? Wouldn't they be more stable when we had 4?
What is the deal with tripods? They don't even have peas in them.
Me. What is the deal with tripods? These people that are willing to eat laundry pods, they're clearly not stable. We shouldn't elevate them, really.
Me. What is the deal with tripods? I wasn't sure if one would work, so I wanted to try a pod. But then when I went to bipod, it only had 2 legs.
Me. What is the deal with tripods? I mean, are these aliens actually invading us? Is this a real war of the worlds we're experiencing here? Or is Orson Welles just pulling our leg?
Me. What is the deal with this tripod? Like, whenever I accept a friend request on Facebook, immediately join my podcast page. If I liked you, Mark, I would do it without you asking.
Our next suggestion is chopsticks.
Me. What is the deal with chapstick? When my lips are dry, the last thing I want to do is put something on to make it more chapped. I want unchapped stick.
We can also try chopsticks.
Oh, chapstick. Let's go with chapstick.
Let's go with chapstick. I like it.
What is the deal with chapstick? If they want to try out lipstick, just let them.
Me. What's the deal with chapstick? How is any flavor gonna make my lips any smoother? I just keep licking them because I'm so darn hungry.
What is the deal with chapsticks? Can't lasses use them too?
Scissors. What's the deal with scissors?
Me. What's the deal with scissors? And why do they have to make them for all right-handed people? What about us left-handers? I can't find left-handed scissors anywhere.
Me. What is the deal with scissors? They have safety scissors. You can still stab someone with them.
What is the deal with scissors? And why am I only allowed to use the plastic ones?
Me. What is the deal with scissors? And why is it that I cannot apply for office while I'm holding them?
Me. What is the deal with scissors and how oddly satisfying they are to use? As an adult, is this the pinnacle of our adultdom as it glides through the paper and you almost have a moment to yourself? This is sad, people.
Me. What is the deal with scissors? They're just sheer madness.
Frying pans. What's the deal with frying pans?
Me. What is the deal with frying pans? Why do you jump out of the fire and into a frying pan? The frying pan's already on the fire. You're already in the fire.
Me. What is the deal with frying pans? No matter how much oil I put on them, I can never get them to fry any more than any other type of pan.
What is the deal with frying pans? If I want to simmer, I'm going to simmer. Simmer!
Me. Now, what's the deal with frying pans and the labor-intensive aspect of it? I just want you to cook my food once. I don't want to have to flip you like grandma to avoid bed sores on my omelet.
Disturbing mixed metaphor.
What's the deal with playing cards? Playing cards.
Hey, what is the deal with playing cards? I do all the playing. They just lay there.
Hey, what is the deal with playing cards? Why aren't they more serious? Why do they always have to be playing?
Me. What is the deal with playing cards? I mean, they say they come in 4 different suits, but they all seem to be kind of dressed the same to me. I mean, let's have a little more variety in what you wear.
What is the deal with playing cards? The ace is a 1, the ace is an 11. Figure it out.
Hey, what is the deal with playing cards? Why is an ace higher than a king? If I remember my history correctly, I think the Kaiser ordered Baron von Richthofen what to do.
Me. Now, what's the deal with playing cards and jokers being wild? Are there domesticated jokers? Do they cost the same? As one famously said, if you're good at something, never do it for free.
What is the deal with a rubber tree plant?
Me, what is the deal with rubber tree plants? All right. It's rubber, fine. But a tree is already a plant. We're being redundant.
Me. What's the deal with rubber tree plants? And are they self-reproducing? I mean, everywhere I look, like, oops, there goes another rubber tree plant.
What is the deal with rubber tree plants, and why are we still talking about them? Quite honestly, I'm just tired.
Hey, what is the deal with rubber tree plants? And are they unionized? Because workers should be able to get their wages fairly, whether they're making cars or they're making rubber trees.
Me. Now, what is the deal with these rubber tree plants? Have you seen these? Heard about these? Do they really help around Christmas time with family around? I bounce enough ideas off of them already.
Tooth fairy. What's the deal with the tooth fairy?
Me.
Josh.
What is the deal with the tooth fairy? And why do we tell kids this wonderful story of this magical creature who sneaks into your bedroom and takes chunks of your face? And it's supposed to be an exciting thing.
Me.
What is the deal with the tooth fairy? I can't pay my rent. I just took all my teeth out. I need money.
Nice. Me. What's the deal with the Tooth Fairy, and why hasn't she been charged yet? There's got to be millions of crimes over the years, and she needs to understand the cavity of the situation.
Me. What's the deal with the Tooth Fairy? I mean, what kind of deal am I getting out of this? I mean, I only have so many teeth, and only few of them are going to fall out in my lifetime. What I really want to meet is the Toenail Fairy.
Hey, what is the deal with the Tooth Fairy? I think I met her at orthodontia camp, but I couldn't handle the tooth. Let's get one more.
All right. Sorry, I froze up, so I assumed another joke was happening, but no, it's not. It's going to do it now, though, because let me tell you, we're going to get another suggestion, which is open-faced grilled cheese sandwich, or just a grilled cheese sandwich. Let's just make our lives a little easier. Grilled cheese sandwiches.
Me. What is the deal with grilled cheese sandwiches? And why are they called that? You don't grill the cheese, you grill the bread, and there's cheese inside it. It's a grilled bread sandwich. And a toasted sandwich, a grilled sandwich.
Me, what is the deal with grilled cheese sandwiches? And what's the deal with Josh saying that they're grilled? They're not. They are fried. If you put one on your grill at a barbecue, it's going to taste like smoke. And that's not good for a cheese sandwich.
Me. Now, what's the deal with grilled cheese sandwiches and my mom's hatred of my tongue growing up? Why do you hate my tongue? I will like it. Don't burn it, Mom. It's the same as serving me Pop-Tarts, lava in there. Come on, lady.
Me. What's the deal with the grilled cheese sandwiches, and who decided that they should be dunked in tomato soup? How many other soups did you try before you landed on that one? And why did you think that your sandwich needed to be soggy in order to enjoy it more?
Me. What is the deal with grilled cheese sandwiches? And why do we have all these rituals around them? Why can't I have my smoked cheese sandwich in chicken soup?
I think with that thought rattling in our heads, I think that's where we call it a night. We'll think long and hard about that one. Thank you for the wonderful suggestions here tonight from our audience. Really got us thinking. Hope we got you thinking too. It's been so much fun. Thank you all for joining us. Again, you can catch us every second and fourth Friday of the month right here on the Big Canvas YouTube channel, where we are live streaming at 8 p.m. Central Time. You can please subscribe, like and subscribe to the channel, get those notifications when we're streaming live. You can also like us on Facebook at find us as Big Canvas. What are we on Facebook? Big Canvas NE. Big Canvas NE on Facebook for all updates on the next shows that we're streaming. We try to keep a pretty regular schedule of other performances streaming just about every Friday night here on the channel. So whether it's us or you may see the Big Canvas co-founders with myself, Doug Rothgeb, Eric Green, and others performing, as well as our Play It By Ear team has begun doing monthly shows with us streaming. So it's been really fun to build up our regular streams for everybody, keeping improv alive for us Omaha comedians, improvisers during this strange year that we've had. We really appreciate you supporting live comedy, even if it's happening from our individual homes to yours, and continue to support live comedy everywhere you may find it, even if it's on the information superhighway. So thank you again for joining us. You may find us at Big Canvas at bigcanvascomedy.com, the website for any updates on when our our physical theater space in the Blackstone district of Omaha reopens later this year, as well as for the launch of our return of classes. We'll be teaching short form improv classes again, followed later on with the return of long form classes. So keep an eye for when those will come. We are making plans right now for those to come later this year, bringing classes back so you can enjoy the fun that we have performing improv, bringing improv into your life. I'm sure you would like to play along at home when you're watching us, and you can make that happen by signing up for a class with us. So keep your eye peeled for when those announcements come along. Anybody have any shows or anything they want to plug before we call tonight? No, we're good. All right.
This is
thank you
all
so
I
much.
have.
This is all we have. Oh. Well, please support all of these wonderful people you see before you here. I love them so much, and thank you so much. This has been Roll the Dice. I'm Tracy.
I'm Jess.
Josh.
Cassie.
Ben.
And thank you,
And Mark is
Eric.
muted. All right. Thank you all so much. Have a good night.
And thank you, Eric.
Thank you,
And
Eric.
thank you to Eric for running the show and our chat.
Bye,